combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
Here's LeBron. After Luka Doncic's bucket, James finds Towns to halt the run, and James gets it to go on the assist by Harden.
James is really a clever player. I mean, he uses trickery as much as he does brute force, proving to be one step ahead of them there.
Now, here is Irving. Rebound Andre Drummond.
That's the first miss for this offense. They've hit 3 or 4 to start.
Here's Leonard, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And part of what makes Kawhi such a great player is that jump shot. You can't just worry about him attacking the basket.
Doncic against Harden, and the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The East All-Stars shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
One shot.
Doncic, no good on the free throw.
There's an awful lot to like about Doncic, but probably what jumps out at me most is how competitive he is. I mean, he wants to dominate whoever's guarding him.
Harden, no good. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the East All-Stars. They lead by 4. No good from Big Red.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And Harden is a smart player. I mean, when the defense isn't right on him, he makes them pay. Love seeing him shoot that pull-up. Nice.
There's the pass to Big Red. Back to Irving. Five on the clock. Pass to Big Red. It's rebounded by the West. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Coach Mike Malone. We spoke about the defensive end, oddly enough. Now, in past All-Star games, as we know, defense isn't given much thought. But he thinks the players on this team are so competitive, they may take pride in their ability to get stops. That sounds inconceivable, guys, but I guess we'll see.
Thank you, David. This is his first chance at the line tonight. The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. James with it. Baseline J on the way. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Big Red. He's covered by Leonard. Leonard with the steal. And Harden wide open. He shoots. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Harden's got 6.
You know, a good percentage of Harden's points come from beyond the arc. He works extremely hard to find the space he needs on the perimeter.
You always know we're going to see a few of those every All-Star weekend, but I don't know if we'll see a better alley-oop than that one right there.
Harden outside. And it's Drummond missing. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the East All-Stars. And he knocks it down. Good-looking three there from Big Red.
Well, a player making a bit of noise for Rookie of the Year. Junior has thrown his name into the conversation with his play. Not many would have picked him to be a contender at the start of the year.
Very few pundits said Junior is a possibility back when the draft was held. And, Greg, he has shown his worth and is gaining traction in the awards race.
Well, I tell you what, Doncic plays with really good energy and awareness, but also he's got a quiet physicality to him, and he doesn't mind being bumped around when he's trying to score.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And the West All-Stars with possession. 7-point differential. Outside, Towns. Got that bucket in no time at all.
And, you know, when you get a clean look at the rim, Harden usually will find you. I think he's underrated and undervalued at making his teammates better.
Here's Big Red. Got a piece of it. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go. All the way for the finish. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Vucevic.
Well, you can't expect lockdown D in the All-Star game, especially in the first half.
And the soft-spoken Leonard is now an elite talent in this league, an athletic forward who leads by example.
Knocks down the three ball. And it's 6 points for Big Red.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Leonard looking over the floor. Harden with room to shoot. That one doesn't go. The East All-Stars go the other way with it.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Passes it to Big Red. And that one is hammered home.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Fast break points aside, they've had a tough time offensively.
Yeah, trust is what they're missing, guys. You've got to keep moving the ball and shoot with confidence. Ultimately, things will happen well when you play together.
Here's Big Red. 8 points for him. It's good from long range.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
James, the bounce pass. Shot to stop the run. The rebound by Big Red.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible. Light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. They've got Sabonis. Trae Young is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. Here's Middleton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Vucevic.
A stiff defense gives Drummond some trouble on that shot, but he stays cool and gets a trip to the line.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the East All-Stars?
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And keep an eye on the three-point shooting because that has been a factor as well. If they can maintain that current form, they can be successful.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so here are the West All-Stars. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Young outside, shoots over Cobb, and a little luck that time, but it drops.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
The pass to Big Red from past the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 13 points for Big Red.
Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irvin has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Middleton outside. Sabonis inside. Covered by Irving. And Irving pulls it down.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their league. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
To the paint, and Drummond throws it down.
And I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
That's the Big Red, and Young comes over to help, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the West All-Stars have possession. Here's West now. They trail by 6. Middleton outside. They get a hand on it. Irving with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Irving kicks to Vucevic to the middle. Here's Big Red, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Lobbed up there for Cobb. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Cobb rising up and slamming down that alley-oop. Boom!
And so it's Young who brings it up for the West All-Stars. 8-point game. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Here's West now. Pass to Middleton. Beyond the arc. Hands it from downtown. Middleton's got 6 in the quarter.
Presence of mind, really important. You know, this game is more mental than physical. And Middleton is a guy who stays in the moment. He's exceptional at knocking down a good shot off a good pass.
Offensive rebound. Wood. Great D that time from James. Irving against Young. Passes it to James. Back to Young. Fires from deep. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 3 assists tonight.
You have to guard Young tight. You got to know he's thinking of shooting as soon as the ball hits his hands.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. East All-Stars have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
Boy, what a journey it's been for Irving. An all-star, a champion. He's played on the U.S. national team and even did a little acting along the way.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with a sub. Leonard's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Young passes to Drummond. There's the dish to James. And then jammed down as he goes right over Nikola Vucevic.
I tell you what, a lot of shimmying and rim rattling going on in this one tonight, guys.
These guys are spending more time in the air than they are on the ground, that's for sure.
They double him with Middleton. 20 feet out. Irving, good. Irving's got 9.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
Scooped up. Leonard, and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. 7 points in the game.
And that's the activity on the offensive glass they like to see out of Kawhi. When he's in full hustle mode, they're a much stronger team.
Back to Irving. Here's Cobb. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
And that is textbook perfect, the bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
Young. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Collins. And West also making a switch. Curry's checked in for Chris Middleton.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
The East All-Stars have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. Free throw drops for Vucevic.
How about this clear example of perseverance? I mean, he's in his 8th season before he makes an All-Star game in 2019. Nikola Vucevic just stayed with it, continued to get better.
Lillard's checked in for Young. James looking it over. Outside Curry. From deep. The long-distance 3 is buried.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
And they double up Doncic. Tatum wide open, he fires one. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Curry against Doncic. Lobbed up there for Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
And I like the timing that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
Big red passes to Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Lillard outside. No good on the 3.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Doncic against Curry. James outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. James is... got 5 points now this quarter.
Tell you what, that's something LeBron has really worked on a bunch. I mean, the 3-point shot is a real weapon of his now.
Out to the right wing. 17-foot shot on the way.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And Lillard kicks to Curry. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him. That'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. East All-Stars lead by 4. Time now for the halftime. One half remaining in the NBA All-Star game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
Doncic out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Vucevic. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Big Red in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars.
He's so good at making the defense feel and look helpless. Even when they're right on it, Harden finds a way to make defenders look silly at times.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
LeBron, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Kicks it out to Harden. East grabs the miss. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Big Red. He's covered by Leonard. Inside. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 3 assists tonight. James, the pass to Towns. Harden outside. Drills the three-pointer. Harden's got 14 points for the game.
Now, you got to remember that Harden has a quick trigger, staple gun quick. This guy is looking to score as soon as the ball touches his hand.
That one drops for him.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
The pass to Leonard. No good there. Great D that time from Vucevic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the East All-Stars. They lead by 7.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Harden outside to the inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And he sinks the second. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Irving looking over the floor. Down low. Here's Big Red. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Lobbed up there for Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Well, I like the setup there. LeBron with the nice pick.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. 8-point game. Pass to Big Red. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Shoots over Doncic. Again, the West All-Stars. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well. And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
I don't think there's anybody better than Harden at converting through contact. Superb in that area because he's crafty, he's strong, and he's skilled.
Doncic against Harden. Here's Big Red. He's got 22. To the paint. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Big Red's got 7 points for the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Harden outside. Inside, here's Leonard. Again, the West All-Star.
Leonard has really become so good at catching and firing. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense any time to alter his shot.
Passes to Big Red. The feet to Vucevic. Banked in off the glass.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And so here are the West All-Stars, trailing here by 8. The three from Harden. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for... Simmons looking it over. To the middle. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, Simmons has what I call see-ahead vision. I mean, he sees a play ahead, and he's a great passer.
Young against Simmons. Curry with a wide-open look. Again, the West All-Star.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Simmons against Young. Outside, Simmons. To the inside. Here's Big Red, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively, and he's been absolutely relentless.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And so here are the West All-Stars. 15-point game. Here's Curry with the three. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
That three ball of Curry, deadly. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, at what angle, or how deep.
And George gets it to go.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
It's Curry outside. It's hauled in by George. From deep three-point range, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The East All-Stars up on top. They lead by 14. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Curry, DeRozan out there with Anthony Davis, and it's Young, and it's Drummond in at the center. Clock at 6. Big Red passes to Simmons. Great D that time from Davis.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
That is a DeRozan specialty there. Draw contact, convert, and then head to the line for a freebie. Not by accident. That's his plan.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
And the pass to Big Red. Outside, George. Another shot. And Williamson with the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Simmons with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
It's good. DeRozan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, DeRozan comfortable and confident from that area.
Young against Simmons. Here's Big Red, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
DeRozan finds Drummond. That shot, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Simmons left side to the paint. Here's Big Red. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. And Curry has it in the corner. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Vucevic, he's checked in for George, and Irving subbed in for Ben Simmons. Leonard, he's checked in for the West. James Harden comes in for Young.
You know, it's not only his size and strength and athleticism, but Davis's timing is so special. That's why he boards it so well.
Irving passes to Big Red. Back to Irving. Launches a 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Leonard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. He feeds it to Davis. Now, here is Harden. He's tightly guarded, fouled on the shot, and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Love whenever Harden uses his vertical on the glass, showing real toughness going inside amongst the trees.
Harden. Free throw drops for Harden. Now, here is Irving. Pass to Big Red. Down low. Knocks it loose. Irving drives in, and Davis sends it back. Here's Leonard. Some solid defense from Ingram. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the East All-Stars. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Harden outside. Floats it up for Davis. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at
it. To the middle, here's Irving. Williamson trying to free himself up. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Ingram.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
Harden inside the three-point line, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Harden's got 24.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Pass to Big Red. Inside, Vucevic. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for
You know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, and that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Yeah, teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the All-Star week as well.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Big Red.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Towns. The East All-Stars on offense. Doncic looking it over. Here's Big Red. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Big Red, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Harden on the wing. Covered by Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to just 3 on the basket from James Harden.
How good is that? Harden commanding the ball in these moments. Loves stepping up at crucial times.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. On the wing, Harden. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Harden's got 12 now in this quarter.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Here's Big Red. He's covered by Leonard. Big Red passes. Oh, what a play!
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
Harden inside the three-point line. He's off on that one. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. The West All-Stars with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. And Drummond kicks to Leonard. Harden against Doncic. Back to Leonard. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Boy, and just look at what Leonard is doing.
This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Big Red passes to Vucevic. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. James checked in for the West. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Doncic kicks to Adebayo. 6 to shoot. Here's Irving. It falls!
Irving's got him falling right now, that's for sure.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. They're behind by 3. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
And so here are the West All-Stars. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
elevating his aggressiveness and level of play in moments like this. LeBron, as clutch as they come.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
And a deep 3 from James. Can't get the 3 to fall. So it's the East All-Stars taking the W in a close one.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
The sound that was mine from the get. How long I'm in as long as I get. I'm from the side with the time never rest. Move through the side like it's mine unprotected. Do it for the side, I'm a rising directed. Yeah. On me trying to get my dough. Wrist on freeze, but the time not slow. They love to talk on the way I glow. Yeah. Hustle on, that's all I know. Made it on mine, and that's all I know. Way too next to the top I go. I do what I want to. Yeah. I go out.